There's no one on this planet that can stop me.
I'm also a big fan of justice.
Black Adam, rated PG-13, October 21st.
There we go. Jeez. Bop, 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 bop. What's going on, everybody? How we doing today? I had to make sure that thing was plugged in. Things kind of tighten up a little bit there. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Film Junkee Live on September 20th, Tuesday. How's everybody doing today? Craziness happening, of course, as always when it comes to this stuff. My God, what's going on? Make sure you guys smash that like, thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Do all that. Hit that notification bell, everything. Obviously, you know, if you want to do all that, please do so. And follow me on all the stuff around me. The Patreon, help out the pirate ship, do all that stuff. Who we got out here? All right, we got Mr. Blue Hawk. Nothing about there's no one on this planet that can stop me, says Superman to me. Well, we'll talk about it. What's going on, Team Red? Let's go. Ryan, what's happening? All right. A Cavill rumor just made the scene. It even has dialogue. Everyone speculate. That's what we do. That's what we do here. Hey, Dave, as much as I would all like to see Cavill and Black Adam do, yeah. That's what we're going to talk about, guys. We're talking about this today. So, hey, Dave, I'm tired of all the Ezra Miller drama, and I wish we could just move on from it at this point. I just want to see the movie already. I'm with you. I am with you there. Tony Movie Chappie D9 Neil Blomkamp fan? Totally. What's going on, Mr. Fear Jason? Good to see ya. Bat Signal, what's happening? Restore the goddamn Snyderverse. M Enterprises, what's up? Mr. Brian, smell what the Cavill's cooking. That's right, JD McRae's here. We got Stephanie Ronak. How you doing? What's going on? Oh, we got a Braves fan here. They're doing pretty good, right? I got a buddy who's a Mets fan, so of course he hates the Braves, but I know there's a little bit of a race happening over there, so that's good. It's always fun, right? What's going on, Mr. Eric? Taco Tuesday question: what makes a taco and not a quesadilla? Well, a quesadilla is mainly with a melted cheese. Not all tacos are. The cheese goes on top of all the other toppings. It's got lettuce, it's got sour cream, it's got all kinds of stuff. So, I mean, essentially all the Mexican dishes are relatively the same. The tostada, the taco, the burrito, just different forms on how you make the kind of stuff. But a quesadilla, traditionally flat, and it's just mainly cheese. That's the main ingredient, melted cheese. I had a pepperoni quesadilla over the weekend, and it was quite delicious. I suggest anybody have that. It was like a pizza, like a Mexican pizza almost, you know? Crazy. Anyways, if they show headless soups, I'm done. Yeah, I think a lot of people might be. What's going on, Brandon Jones? Good to see ya. Mr. Nobody, the hierarchy of the power. Oh, that's right. Then he shows up. Maybe that's why, well, we'll talk about that poster because, you know, the tagline on the poster is quite different. So, hey, what's going on, Steffi? I've been telling you guys for ages. Huh, Mattia? Come on. You always push back against me, but I've always said, like, okay, yeah, I've always been playing it by ear. And we all know where you heard that from. Eric Patterson, what's going on? And we got Miss Chrissy Wonder Woman. Good to see you. Who else we got here? All right, up. We got Jimmy V, The End. This is the end. Are you singing a Doors song? What's going on, Vic? How you doing? Hopefully, yeah, you guys had the little intro to today's show. I had to do something. You know, I can't help myself, and I was just kind of going like, what do I do about this new Cavill thing and the Black Adam stuff, which we're going to go over. I had to make fun of it. And then, of course, I was like, all right, I have to do that. I have to do that. So I'll post that later, of course, as a YouTube short. So if you didn't catch it later. Catch it much, you know, I'll post it after this. All right, what's going on, Jay? Thank you, Mr. Vega. Thank you. Yep, that's what people are saying. What's going on, Andre? All right, let's get it started. Mr. Big Deal. Apparently, right? Hey, we got Enosh right here. Poindexter Land. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Always good to see you. And we got Rosemary right here. Wonder Meg. She's in the house. That's right. She always makes an entrance. See what happens? The music comes and her name gets flashed up right above my my other head. My head is all over the place. You guys realize that? My head, and my head. My head's all over the place. That's what's going on. All right, we got Zed right here. What's going on to you too? All right. Nighthawk is here. Miss Steph, always good to see you, of course. Always good to see you. Let's see. Hope it's not another. Yeah. That's what's happening apparently. So there you go. Where and Wonder Meg's here. Good to see you. Been a member for 21 months. Look at that. Jeez, the time just flies. The time just freaking flies. To be fair, I've been saying for ages. For example, Grace. Source. Hey, come on. Don't be like the scoopers out there, guys. Come on. You know? Don't be like that. They're all fighting for who said it first? Who said it first? I don't know. That's why I don't like the scooping game. I really don't. Because it's just so sleazy with all this stuff, and it's just kind of like, ugh, why? Why do we have to? It's like it's a big D measuring contest. And I think a lot of them have little D's. Anyways, so, all roads lead back to Dave the Film Junkie. What he said. Thank you for being a member there, buddy. Yeah, so you said it first. Yeah, you had a scooper guy, right, on your channel at one point. Right. I don't. Yeah, we're talking about Henry Cavill's Superman, which who knows when it comes to that. So, but anyways, guys, appreciate you clicking in here. That's right. We're gonna be talking about that Black Adam TV spot, which. I mean, I will say, it's good, but then all of a sudden, they're teasing, and then, of course, there's the people that are, I guess you could say, maybe more in the know, that are kind of going like, oh, well, that line right there is, he's talking to a specific someone, so we'll talk about that. We're going to talk about some X-Men stuff. A new rumor came out with X-Men, which some people might not like. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, just wait for that one, because, you know, the plot details for the X-Men in the MCU, you might want to, if you saw the article, you'd be like, holy shit, too. So we'll do that. And then Margot Robbie talks about the public shoots of Barbie, you know, in the outfits. She talked about that. And then there's TUDOM, which was already announced, but there was they put up a new promo, and it was kind of interesting, the order of people that they put it in. So we're going to talk about that, too. Pretty interesting. So, yeah. All good in the hood. All right. Hopefully you guys had a good day. My day was kind of boring. Work was kind of boring. Nothing to talk about with that. Nothing else, you know. It's finally kind of cooled off in California, even though it's going to probably heat up again because it's freaking California. Anyways, all right. Let's see. Okay. Turn that down. Let's get to these tweets, huh? Let's get to the tweets. Boop. All right, so that's, okay, so here we go. We're going to start off with something pretty cool right here. Boo! Whoop. All right, here we go. Yuji Akamoto, that's right, we know as Chosen from Cobra Kai. He had a message to talk about when it came to Cobra Kai Season 5, and Chosen was a badass. He was the all-star of Cobra Kai Season 5. I love the fact that they had him team up, because I thought when it came to what was it, Season 3 maybe? When did he show up? When they had that episode where Daniel went over to Okinawa and stuff like that. I thought they were just going to have, that was only going to be the appearance, but I love the fact that he's very much been in every episode of Season 5. But he had this message to say, whoops, let me make sure I got the audio turned on. Boop, there we go. And this is what he had to say to the fans right here.
What's up, Cobra Kai Nation? Just wanted to give a quick shout out to all the Cobra Kai fans out there. Your support of the show has been truly awesome. And mahalo for all the positive comments and all the cool fan art. Soaking it all in and keeping for my collection. Kari?
There you go. I forget that he's from Hawaii. That's right, huh? So there you go. Just giving a message to the fans and showing the appreciation. Really love that. Really love that stuff. So, and then, this guy is living in a whole other fucking realm right here. Okay, so, yes. Speaking of tacos, Taco Tuesday, right, guys? Well, I mean, look at this right here. I sound like a bot? No, do I sound like a bot? Is my microphone's okay, right? Okay, we're good. All right, just okay. Just beep, bop, boop. There you go. Sometimes I do that. Anyways, but yeah, this guy right here is on a whole other level. We're living in 2022. This guy's in 2032 right here, apparently. And speaking of tacos, yeah, if you're ever eating a burrito, just put a little taco-like tortilla right here in this contraption, and it'll catch all the burrito condiments right there. And then you can have a little taco later, see? It's awesome. Love it. I love this poster right here from Smile. Creepy ass poster right here for Smile, the new face of fear. I am so intrigued by this movie. Cannot wait to see it. But yeah, this poster is very creepy. Very, very creepy, but I like it. I like it. So there we go. And of course, we'll talk about that. Apparently, EA and Motive Games have officially announced a new Iron Man game that's going to be coming out. So finally, there's just going to be an Iron Man standalone game. So that'll be pretty cool. That sounds pretty awesome. We got Dwayne Johnson, of course, retweeting some art and whatever the hell. This is pretty good art right here of Dr. Fate. Like it. Like it. And then we got Mr. Aaron Bailey right here, who, of course, has submitted his art to the Rebel Moon contest. And here's a female variant of Valavar, my alien species right there. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. So hopefully he gets it. That'd be pretty sweet. We got a new Hellraiser poster. We also got a trailer, which I posted later. Well, we'll talk about it. But yeah, here's a Hellraiser poster, which is actually pretty cool looking. I like it. And I like this poster too. I'm not broken. I'm not alone. Got a little cyborg Vic Stone poster right there from DC United. I like it. Good stuff. Perfection right here. A little merging of course, the first time we saw Jared Leto's Joker. I still remember that day. I remember I went and got sushi that day. And when that image of Jared Leto's Joker dropped, I remember that. And all of a sudden, like as I'm waiting for sushi, I'm looking at my Twitter, and bam! All of a sudden, they post that image, that first image. But of course, it was very much an homage to the Killing Joke, of Joker losing his mind in the Killing Joke and doing all that. So, really cool stuff. Of course, we'll be talking about that. Hey, look at this, YouTubers. You better start doing some YouTube shorts. I try to do shorts as much as possible because it will help grow your channel. I have noticed that when I have a YouTube short that kind of takes off, that takes off a little bit, blows up a little bit, it will increase. It'll help get some subs. It'll help get all kinds of things. So, and apparently now, finally, YouTube is going to be sharing the monetization when it comes to that, as they usually do. So that's pretty cool. With this is adding a new additional pathway to, 10 million short views, 1K, all that kind of stuff. So doing that whole thing for creators, which is good, because I was like, I don't think there's any ads that play for YouTube shorts, and I don't think there was anything like that, but now they're doing something about it. So every show that I do a clip. I post it every morning. I post a clip, a YouTube short, just to try to help grow the channel, and it really does help. So if you're YouTube, really try to focus on doing a good amount of short videos a week, man. I'm telling you, it does help. It does help. Of course, with the Black Adam poster. If the Comcast Warner Brothers Discovery takes over and it's Warner Brothers Universal, this is what we fear right here. This is what we fear. Yes. Of course, it would probably get even crazier than that. Yeah, add some dinosaurs. Crossovers everywhere. You get a crossover. You get a crossover. That's right. Some good little fan art right there. I thought that was pretty funny. Yes, thought that was pretty funny. And right here we got the FDA. Apparently the FDA is warning TikTokers who are jumping on the latest craze to beware, because NyQuil marinated chicken is dangerous. You know what? At this point, when it comes to these stupid fucking TikTok challenges, you know what? Let them do it. Let them do it. Okay? Thin the herd. Let them do it. No warnings, no nothing. Just be like, whatever. Let them do it. That's all I have to say about that. And by the way, I don't think I kind of just logged off and uninstalled my TikTok. So if you're following me on there, I just kind of went, nah, I'm done. Done with TikTok. There's some weird sketchy shit when it comes to TikTok that I was reading about, and I was like, all right, I'm done. But I'm saying, if there's these TikTok challenges that put people's lives, these young TikTokers' lives in jeopardy or whatever the fuck, I say just let them do it. Thin the herd. okay? Thin the herd. Who the fuck? Why are you wasting chicken and NyQuil on this? I don't get it. When I read this, I couldn't believe it. Like, what the hell is happening here? What is happening? What's next? What is next? But I say just let them do it. And they still will do it. Doesn't matter what the FDA says. They don't listen to the FDA. They listen to the CDC, apparently, but they don't listen to the FDA, you know? But whatever. It's just ridiculous. Sorry. Got a little ranty right there. Hey, 9 years ago today, Denis Villeneuve's Prisoners, which is a fantastic movie, was released. Was released 9 years ago today. If you haven't seen this movie, do yourself a favor. It's absolutely fantastic. So good. So good. Really so good. I'm going to have to add this to the list for someone. And then we got David Ayer right here, A-Cam, B-Cam, still showing off the cameras that he's using for his latest project. That's right. What? He's doing reshoots for the Ayer cut. We wish, but no, he's doing something entirely different. That's right. The Ayer cut still very much... we'll see what happens when it comes to that. We got some more details for Rebel Moon character via descriptions. Aris, a new soldier who still holds some innocence and compassion despite the brutality he has witnessed. Devin, a new soldier, sensitive and conflicted about what he's being asked to do by his commander. And we got Sam, Scandinavian, Northern European. She is kind of gentle-spirited, hard-working farm girl. Even though she's not worldly, she is welcoming to the foreigners who arrive in her village. And then, of course, General Titus, that is from Jaimin Hansu, retired general past his prime. Everyone underestimates him. So some little character details for Rebel Moon. And then check this out. I don't even know what the hell this is, but I thought the design was cool. Look at that. It's an eyeball, but it's also a mushroom cloud. That is pretty sweet. I don't know where this came from, who designed it, or what the hell, but yeah, it looks pretty badass. I just thought this was a really cool design. I went, holy crap. Whoever came up with this kind of design, that's not too bad. To have like an eyeball and a mushroom cloud like merge into one for Oppenheimer, for Nolan's new flick, it's pretty crazy. Is Pauly Shore actually in it? I don't know, but I think that's pretty sweet. I just thought that was pretty damn sweet right there. And then if anybody wanted to see what, Captain Boomerang is going to be looking like in the Flash season 9, that's what he looks like right there. Yeah, well, looks pretty Captain Boomerang-like to me. So there you go. First look on that. Everybody's been talking about Will Smith's Emancipation from Antoine Fuqua, who, of course, that's going to be coming out in December on Apple TV. A lot of people, I saw like a post. It was really stupid. They were just kind of going like, yeah, they don't know how to approach the whole thing because of the slap. It's like, get over the fucking slap. We're all done with the slap. Chris Rock is done with the slap. Everybody's done with the slap. We just want Will Smith to be in a good state of mind, okay? And, we haven't heard anything about him divorcing Jada Pinkett Smith, so maybe not. Maybe he's not going to be, in the best state of mind, but maybe they've worked out some things because I think she's kind of like the source of that thing, but I think he also has very much a lot of demons as well that he's been kind of hiding from the public, of course. You don't want to put your demons out there, but I'm very much looking forward to this. I mean, they keep on talking about how this is Fuqua's best film since Training Day. I don't know. I just want to see a redemption. I do want to see a redemption for Will Smith, okay? I didn't agree that he should have did what he did, of course, but I still want to see him. I still like the guy. I grew up with the fucking guy. I mean, my God. And this is pretty cool right here.
Stop me.
Yeah. See, that's Mr. Boss Logic right there, making some pretty cool art. You gotta love that. With all these Black Adam Superman talk. And then, hey guys, check this out. Again, man, Andy, Barbara Muschietti. And then Andy, of course, making a funny little video right here because they have wrapped the score for The Flash. That's right. So this is what Andy posted right here. Yep. 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 There you go. Being a little goofball right there. Here's some behind-the-scenes images right here. of them, of course, with what's his name, Benjamin, what's his name, that's doing the score right there. So they've rapped on the score. They're having a good time. That's right. Having some wine to celebrate. Barbara is. And then here's this video right here of them, you know, talking right here. Still doing the rapping of it. Up, up. Keep going. Get a little taste.
Yes.
Get a little taste of the score.
Is this a McCartney piano?
This is the McCartney piano.
Lovely.
Yeah. And others, many others.
Margot.
Guy's got messier hair than me.
It probably would have been.
Not sure if this song is actually in the Flash, but you know, I think he's just kind of farting around a little bit. Yeah, that's definitely not. So there you go. Wrapped up the score for the Flash right there. So congratulations to the Muschietis. And yeah, hopefully, you know, when it comes to their movie, they don't have to do too much tweaking because, my God, yeah. Hopefully there's not going to be too much tweaking. I think there's going to be some tweaking, of course, but not massive, as of course people like to use that word. Massive! Massive! No. They can't afford that shit. But yeah. So how are we feeling about this trailer right here for Hellraiser? We all gonna watch it, or what's going on? Hellraiser fans, anybody? I mean, I was never like big into Hellraiser, but I mean, my God, this one really shows some pretty crazy stuff right here. I mean, it's definitely if you watch any of the Hellraiser movies, it's pretty damn creepy. Unlocking the puzzles, and then of course seeing all the everything. It looks like it's gonna be gory as fuck. There's Pinhead right there. Oy! Yeah, Jesus, look at that. Just ugh. Hellraiser on Hulu. I'll watch it, see what it's like. You know, I've watched the other Hellraisers, especially the first two. I'd say the first two, of course, are the best. But yeah. There you go, some Hellraiser right there. Oof. I mean, the thing about Hellraiser, I think Hellraiser, when it came to when you talk about the iconic like figures in horror, like your Freddy Krueger, your Michael Myers, your Chuckies and whatever. I mean, yeah, I would say that Hellraiser's the most graphic, hardest to watch because it gets really, really graphic. There's a lot of body horror, you know, porn kind of thing. That's what it's kind of like, and it's a little freakier because these are like demons and shit like that. So yeah, I mean, obviously Freddy Krueger is pretty graphic too, but you know, and then of course a lot of the other ones are just stabby, 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 or a chainsaw or something like that. But man, when it comes to Pinhead, I don't know. That could just really give you, some nightmares right there. Okay, let's get to the main topics here, huh? Let's get to the main topics. All right, so have we all watched this TV spot for Black Adam? It's a good TV spot. It really is. I mean, at least to me, I don't know how you guys feel, but at least to me, when it comes to trailers and TV spots and whatnot that's been coming out from this, every new thing has been like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. It's a 30-second TV spot. And we're gonna watch it right here, but I mean, it's not bad. It's not too shabby. Like every time there's been something new when it comes to this, I'm just kind of going like, okay, I see what you're selling here. Okay, I'm thinking like it's gonna be something here, but so yeah, here's the thing right here's the TV spot right here, and interesting. So basically, it's just kind of just a 30-second spot. It's called Darkness, and it just kind of just shows a lot more action. We see some more fighting. We see a lot. I mean, there, of course, is going to be a hint of the ultimate baddie of when it comes to Black Adam, Sabak, of course, but it's showing a lot of JSA, a lot of Black Adam just effing some things up. And then, of course, there's a line where he does, in fact, say, you know, no one on this planet can basically defeat him. And that's where we're going to really start talking, because we're thinking that he might be mentioning something, and good old Superman is going to be saying a line to him or behind him. I don't know how it actually works, but yeah. So here's the Here's the trailer right here. Here's a little TV spot.
Black Adam.
Black Adam. Bam! Look at that. Right off the bat, just gets punched by Hawkman. So boom, right there. Like that. Really like that. And then, of course, I like the fact that both him and Mr. Dr. Fate right here, of course, you know, Pierce Brosnan just looking dapper, you know, looking like Pierce Brosnan.
Full surrender.
That's a cool shot. There's Cyclone right there. There's some Atom Smasher right behind him.
Nor do I surrender.
Saying he doesn't surrender.
Darkness. Then let's
Kind of a cool shot. I don't know if that's the inner gang or whatever the hell, but then of course we see some Sabak right there. There we go. There's Sabak right there. And then look in the distance. You see like a lot of things are kind of effed up too when it comes to that. Comes to wherever they're fighting.
There's no one on this planet.
All right, we all thought the same thing, right? The whole Hulk like clap thing that he does. I mean, it's a little weird. It's a little weird. I would have preferred him to actually like punch the ground as opposed to doing that thing. I'd prefer him to punch the ground, but hey, you know, he claps really hard.
There's no one on this planet that can stop me.
And then, of course, yes, we'll talk about that.
Black Adam.
Melts that freaking thing. So yes, guys. Yeah. So what's the actual? What's the line that's supposed to be said by Superman? Which was, you know, this is what a lot of people were talking about today. It was getting sent all over the place. Got sent to me because, you know, you got certain people out there, and you know that. You know, and I always hate it too because I'm just like, ugh, man, that person had to say something? Really? Do we really have to listen to that guy? You know? So it gets kind of, frustrating when it comes to a lot of this stuff sometimes because you're like, these people. I have to, but then again, you know, when you got like somebody like, you know, and of course I'm talking about Casey Walsh, who, he was the first one to kind of just talk about, you know, obviously, I guess he was seeing some stuff. I don't know. It's absolutely, I don't know who, like, exactly how much in the know some of these people are. All I'm just kind of doing. Obviously, he has, like, a little bit of a hate train to certain things, which is pretty funny. But basically, was just saying, like, you know, the line that's going to be said back is going to be, you know, basically something like, well, luckily, I'm not from this, you know, I'm not going to be... good thing I'm not from this planet, I guess you could say. So when we have this line right here, let's go back to it, which of course I made a joke about it at the beginning.
There's no one on this planet that can stop me.
There's no one on this planet that could stop me. And apparently, according to what's being thrown around out there, Superman, this is actually the post-credit scene or whatever the hell scene it's going to be, mid-credit maybe, I don't know, or just right, I don't know. Who knows when it's going to be. But apparently, when it comes to this is where Superman is going to say, well, essentially that good thing I'm not from this planet. Which I think, it's a good exchange, sure. But then it's like, all right, so do we full-on see him? Do we just hear the voice? What's going on with that? I don't know. But, yeah, so that's what everybody's talking about. And again, not a good thing. Again, it's still just not a good thing. It's not a good thing. That's the thing. It's like, okay, we should be excited. Like, hey, we're going to see Black Adam. We're going to see some Dr. Fate, JSA, and all this kind of stuff. Hawkman, look at all this. But everybody's just talking about this Superman cameo. Now, the question I should have put out a poll, I was like, all right, so... Do you guys think, because if this is a little tease of that scene, of that post-credit cameo scene where apparently Black Adam and Superman have an exchange, do you think that now, look, where are we? We're about a month. We're like a month. We're a month away from Black Adam releasing in theaters. Now, do they go pretty crazy with it? Do they continue, like, do they keep on teasing that? Do they actually show something? Do we get a little hint? What are we thinking here? I mean, are they going to like continue on? Are they going to just continue to tease this or what? I mean, we're a month out and apparently we have a shot in this little TV spot, 30-second TV spot that apparently is going to be teasing that Superman cameo. I don't know. Cavill appearing as Supes is a good thing. Yes, it is. It is. But I mean, do they keep using it for marketing? What do they keep on doing when it comes to that? It's going to get purposely leaked. Of course it will. That's what's so funny about this is like, we're gonna, like, no matter what, and that, I've even said this before when it comes to building up hype for Black Adam. It's like, yeah, you can build up hype for Black Adam for having Henry Cavill Superman in there, sure. But at the same time, is that going to help ticket sales? Because that fucking scene is going to leak online the week of. Who knows? The week of, of that October 21st, right? That week, a couple days prior, that scene will leak. It's just the way it is. We have cameras strapped to our asses. You can't trust people. It's just going to happen. It's just going to happen. There's no way that it doesn't happen. So that scene will definitely be leaked online before a lot of people probably get to see it. See, that's the thing. So why would they want to be like, all right, well, I saw that scene. Why would I even want to purchase a ticket, a $13 ticket or whatever? I live in California, so they're like $13, of course. It's probably cheaper like everywhere else, of course. But yeah, so is that going to drive ticket sales? That's the thing. Does it drive ticket sales? I mean, we talked about this, I think it was 2 Vodka streams ago. Mr. Stephen Colbert said, like, yeah, you would almost have to have something happen where there has to be like a little bit of, fisticuffs. Come on. Somebody's got to punch somebody. It can't just be like that and then that's it. It's got to be like a full on, there's got to be something else more than just them just talking. But, so I don't know. But anyways, yeah, so that was what everybody was talking about. I mean, obviously the TV spot is strong. I thought it was pretty strong. I just, we're still a month away, so God knows how much more we're going to get. But yeah, so then obviously when it came to certain people, I mean, yes, there's other people, insiders or whatever you want to call them, or that are just basically going like, yep, right there, he's having an exchange with Superman, or Superman's actually going to respond with that, which I thought was cool. It's like, all right, so it's not going to just be him just walking in or whatever. There's actually going to be dialogue. There's actually going to be dialogue from Superman, which I'm like, okay, good. That's better. But I need a punch. I need some flying. I need something else. There needs to be a little bit something else. That's the thing, So, and then of course there were some people that were like, on my timeline that was going like, okay, so if this is all finally confirmed, which it's not fully confirmed yet. I mean, it's basically looking like when it's going back and forth, and obviously who I'm looking at. I listen to my buddy who's like over in that world, and now he's finally going like, well, it's sounding like, yep, it's going to be the case. Cavill there, again, talking about all the Marvel stuff, all the hype, all the rumors about him possibly going over to Marvel. What did I say before? I said, like, that could be utilized as a negotiation tactic. It's like, okay, you're not going to give me my deal. I'm going to go over here because they want me over here, and they're going to offer me some good shit. But I want to be Superman, so you better get your shit together. And apparently, yes, I mean, even though that Warner Brothers Discovery is like, David Zaslav, you need the jaws of life to get his wallet open to like throw money at things. The thing is, he knows which things, and probably Alan Horn in his ear too, talking in his ear, going like, hey, we got to give this guy what we need if we want to have a Superman. Look at the response. Look at everything. Look what happened when it came to Constantine, Keanu Reeves. So if this is all confirmed right here, you better believe, I'm kind of wondering like, all right, in the next like 30 days, are we going to get an announcement? Because we all know that if this actually happened, that he signed a new contract, and that means his own solo movie. So does that mean we're going to get an announcement of a Henry Cavill starring Superman, producing, maybe co-writing? That'd be pretty sweet, because we all know that he has story ideas and he loves the characters, so why not add that to it? Why not? I would say if you're going to announce, especially if there's another fucking like slam piece that comes from Variety or THR, talking about the struggles of Warner Brothers Discovery, or like trying to throw David Zaslav under the gutter, you better believe that we're going to get an exclusive from Deadline, just like we did with Constantine, just to try to be like, hey guys, we're trying to do some good over here. Guess what? We got Henry Cavill back. Guess what? He's going to help co-write the Superman movie. I mean, just add a little bit of that. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, add a little bit more to it. Like, oh yeah, star himself? Yeah, he's actually going to help write the story. I think that would actually help a little bit. So I'm just kind of wondering, though, I mean, if this is all fully ready to go and the scene is there, the scene is in the movie, we get Cavill, do they announce a Superman film before or after? I mean, it's got to be somewhere around there. Is it going to be before? Or is it going to be after? Again, it probably we just got to wait and see if there's going to be any more like little, slam pieces, articles or whatever the hell. So I don't know, but yeah. And then, of course, people are wondering, is he going to be wearing the black suit or the blue suit? I think he's going to be wearing the blue suit. I mean, as much as I want him to wear the black suit, it would be ballsy. If they put him in the black suit, that would be pretty insane. But we got to remember that the black suit was never really physically created. It was all just, of course, the color palette thing that they adjusted in post, which was always pretty crazy. The fact that they never had the physical black suit. And it was all just, filters and stuff like that. Or, even though like Cavill like teased it when they were shooting JL, they were teasing it. They were definitely teasing it, but apparently there was maybe there was like a black and silver suit somewhere. But man, it would be sweet if that was the case. But I just think they're probably going to go for the blue, of course, the blue, but we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, so a lot of people were wondering about that. And, but yeah, so, Henry Cavill was trending today. Henry Cavill Superman was trending today. I don't know. We'll see, guys. We'll see what happens with all this. I'm just kind of wondering. It's like, all right, so how long do you wait till you announce the solo movie? Because you got to get some good press out there. And the Constantine 2 thing was a big, huge win. And so now you just got to wonder. And then, of course, you got to wonder about other things, too. You got this Ben Affleck Batman over here that, and we've talked about how there's always that possibility of just fucking go balls to the wall. Do a team up. Do a World's Finest. You don't have to call it World's Finest, but you could do a Batman and Superman team up. That would be pretty sweet. Do that. Because that would blow up the internet. You're probably guaranteed this time, $1 billion when it comes to that. I mean, that seems like if you have Cavill, you have Affleck, just have them team up, And then if you get Gal Gadot on board, do a Trinity movie. I don't know, do something. That's what I've always been screaming about. We've been talking about that forever. I mean, like I said, I showed you that article a few weeks ago from Colbert at Screen Rant. Talking about that very same thing too. It's like the next thing would be to do a World's Finest type movie. So I don't know, but there you go. Pretty exciting. We're getting closer and closer. We're like, okay, but there's of course, as it was shown at the beginning of the show when it came to the live chat, some people are still kind of going like, are we speculating too much here? And I'm just saying, I don't know. It seems like from when I was just kind of messaging people and talking to people, it almost seems like, okay, I guess it's there. But now it's like, all right, what's the next step? And I am kind of worried. I'm kind of worried that Black Adam's going to underperform. I don't know if it's going to flop, but it might underperform. And it's like, all right, we have Cavill's return in a movie that kind of underperforms. I don't know. So, but then I kind of wonder too, is Dwayne Johnson going to, blow the wad and just kind of just show it? Remember how he did that with DC Super Pets? They're like, oh shit, nobody saw it. Well, put the post-credit scene out there with Black Adam and Black Adam's dog. It's like, so I'm wondering how long till after the release they will actually release that scene in full-on HD. They definitely will do that. Especially if it's not performing well. If there's a big, huge, significant drop second weekend, they will drop that Henry Cavill cameo. If it's full on there and full on looking pretty, they will definitely do that because I just don't know. From what I gathered, it's still not tracking as well as they'd want it to, but we shall see. But it's pretty, it's exciting, but it's also exhausting because I'm kind of tired of talking about it. It's like, is he in it or not? Oh, we still got a month left. Shit. So anytime this kind of stuff, but I like bullshitting about it. Of course, it's fun. Let's move over to the MCU. Now, this is interesting here, guys. X-Men, MCU, we're kind of wondering when is this going to happen? It's probably not going to happen for another few years. It'll probably be more of a phase 7 kind of thing, phase 6, whatever. Yeah, because we're in phase 4 right now, right? I get mixed up on the fucking phases, but I think after Secret Wars, definitely they're going to be starting to move into that mutant territory. They've already kind of done that a little bit, but there's a new rumor out there, and this was interesting when I read this, and I was like, comes from Screen Geek, So, you have to take everything with a grain of salt, of course, but it was just kind of interesting because there's a certain name that was mentioned in this article, and that name is Joss Whedon. That's right. Yeah. That's right. Joss Whedon. Because this is what they're saying right here. Our sources have told us that Marvel Studios' current plan is for the MCU's X-Men film to be based on Joss Whedon's Astonishing X-Men run. Astonishing X-Men was a comic book series continuation of Grant Morrison's New X-Men. Whedon's run began in 2004 and ended in 2008. Why did I say that name? It's unclear which X-Men the studio plans on using, but it's worth noting that the lineup in that series was Cyclops and Emma Frost. They were the team leaders and also included Beast, Kitty Pryde, Wolverine, and Colossus. That group was also featured in various limited series, including World War Hulk, X-Men. Whedon's Astonishing X-Men run featured 4 different story arcs in Gifted, Dangerous, Torn, and Unstoppable. The summarized version of the overall plot is that the team must stop an alien race from destroying the Earth while also dealing with the announcement of a mutant cure and various other problems that come about along the way. Yeah, I would think that you want to leave out his name. I would say leave out Joss Whedon's name. If this is the way they're going, they might want to leave out Joss Whedon's name. But then again, they might want to put it in there. I don't know. Because Joss Whedon did direct the first fucking Avengers, well, the first 2 Avengers movies. And maybe now that all the stuff and all the shenanigans that guy did and that came about and all the stuff when it came to the Buffy set and whatnot, maybe that'll all be tampered down. And yeah, they'll probably have to put his name in there if they're going to base it off there. But I don't think they actually give credit to what they base things off of, if you notice that. People have talked about that, how like, oh yeah, this movie was based off of this source material. And they don't even invite like the writers of that. They don't even get acknowledged or anything like that, so maybe they won't. But, I'm just saying, maybe want to leave Joss Whedon's name out of any of that. But that's the rumor right there. Who knows? Like, again, take everything with a grain of salt. A grain of salt. Salt Bay. Anyways. And on to the next one. Margot Robbie, when it comes to Barbie, obviously we saw all the outside shots, them rollerblading, various different costumes and whatever. Apparently during a recent interview, she actually talked about how embarrassing it was. It was actually, it was on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. That's right. I'm sure he was giggling a lot because that's what Jimmy Fallon does. And apparently when it came to all that, because obviously those photos were released everywhere, I mean, even when I noticed that people were taking a fascination when it came to those images and the videos and everything like that, especially of Ryan Gosling screaming. But she said she was mortified. She was mortified about that, and despite the fact that she got Gosling to look like they're laughing and having fun, Robbie explains that they were in fact dying inside. The most humiliating moment of her life, she said. Wow. So right here, so I can't tell you how mortified we were, by the way. We look like we were laughing and having fun, but dying on the inside, dying. I was like, this is the most humiliating moment of my life. And then, of course, Jimmy Fallon asked, do you realize it was going to go everywhere, all over the internet? She said, no. I mean, I knew that we had some exteriors to shoot in LA. I knew, okay, once you were doing a series, you're gonna get papped. There's papped, I guess that's paparazzi. There's probably going to be a little crowd of people who are going to stand out because, we stand out a little bit in those outfits. Yeah, I'll say. So I knew there was going to be a little bit of attention and probably some photos would get out there, but not like it did. It was like mad. It was like hundreds of people watching. So yeah, I mean, that's what do you expect when you're wearing outfits like that? You're starring in a Barbie movie, so naturally it's gonna get out. And so I think they don't. This movie's actually probably gonna do really good. Like this movie's gonna probably blow up the box office because people are gonna be like, "What the hell is this movie?" I'm intrigued by this movie. I'm like, "What the hell is happening? I don't get it. What is going on with this whole thing?" And seeing the outfits and everything like that, why not? So there you go. So she was mortified. Apparently also Gosling. That's got to be pretty embarrassing. But of course, you know, you just turn your actor brain on, I guess. And when a bunch of people are watching you wearing like these really like neon colored outfits and really tight too, by the way, I guess you just gotta just roll with it. And then all of a sudden you look on the internet and you just see it all over the place. It's got to be pretty like crazy the way that is. But hey, it's marketing for the movie. That's what it is. Marketing for the movie. That's what we got here. So. All right, so then we got that, and we got TUDOM. All right, so TUDOM was announced already, and hey, guess what, guys? This place, TUDOM, yeah, Henry Cavill actually going to be here because there was a new little promo that got released that they posted, that Netflix posted. But what's very interesting about this promo, I love the order of actors that they did. This is why I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But I love it right here, and I'm sure you guys saw it. So, of course, we got Miss Gal Gadot, who starts off. Are you ready for TUDOM?
Are you ready for TUDOM? Get
TUDOM?
a behind-the-scenes look at
Oh, look at that. We got Superman right there. There's Henry Cavill. Hey, all right.
my action.
Oh, what the hell? We got Aquaman, too. What the shit? They knew exactly what they were doing. They knew exactly what they were doing. That's what I love. I was like, oh, yeah. Justice League members all right there. You got Wonder Woman, Superman, and Aquaman. Just right there. They knew exactly what they were doing. And then, of course, it gets a little crazy. Then you get Thor, and then you get everybody and all this stuff. Blah, 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 blah. I'm overwhelmed. So there you go. Watch and see all your favorite stars. All that stuff. Yes. Everybody. Craziness all over the place. But yeah, it's just kind of cool. That was like, oh yeah, we got them two, up, Superman, and then Aquaman right there. They knew exactly what they were doing. And then what's kind of cool too is you got Rebel Moon, you got Ray Fisher, you got Zack Snyder, you got pretty much everybody. But you know, Ezra, not there. But anyways, it's fine. Of course, he's not gonna be there. But I thought that was pretty cool. You know. I'm hoping there's gonna be some Rebel Moon stuff, Stephanie. I see you right there. It just didn't seem like maybe there's not going to be so much. Maybe at the next one, I don't know, because they're still in the middle of filming. So maybe I was really hoping there was gonna be something from Las Vegas. I don't know now. I'm kind of like, damn it. I want to get some updates on what's going on. You know, if there's got a little teaser for Rebel Moon. Got a trailer for Las Vegas. What's going on when it comes to that? What's going on with the Norse God stuff? I don't know. There's a lot of questions when it comes to that. So who knows? But I just thought that was pretty cool that they were like, oh yeah, we got to put the 3 Justice League members right there at the forefront of that little promo. And I was like, you know, well done. I see you, Netflix. Well done. Okay. So that's pretty much it right there. Let's go ahead and get to these Twitter questions, see what you guys have to say over here. Let me proofread here first. Are we good? Let's see. Okay, I think we should be good. Let's see. No bad stuff. No, we're good. We're good. All right. Just making sure. You got to double check that. Okay, so first off, we got JD McRae. Hey, Dave. In the 2 TV spots, when Hawkman says, we come to negotiate your surrender, in one spot, they are looking at the right. And the other, I forgot that there was actually 2 TV spots, and I apologize for that. There was like another one that showed a little bit of extra footage, but of course, we were mainly focused on the one where he apparently says, you know, talks to Superman. I think he also said that to the other one. The other one had a couple other more clips. But I didn't see that one on the Warner Brothers channel. I don't know. So, yeah, kind of weird about that one. But, yeah, I mean, it could be 2 different takes. Could be reversed. I don't know. Anytime that happens, I mean, sometimes trailers, of course, they tweak it where it's like they're looking at the right and the other they're looking at the left. They probably just flip the frame. They do that a lot where they flip the frame. I've caught that a lot when it comes to trailers. They'll flip the frame, and then when you actually watch the movie, you're like, oh, wait a minute, that looked like reverse on when I saw the trailer. Mr. Phillip right here, McPhilly Winks, why are Scoopers such man babies? I'm trying to figure that out myself. I don't get it. It's that little dick energy that they got, but what can you do? Eric M. Blake, here's an idea, Dave. With the concerns about Black Adam projections, I suspect, like you've discussed before, they may want the Cavill scene to be leaked early on, as in pre-release, like the shot of Andrew Garfield. What are the odds? Yeah, they might do that too, and I'm, perfectly okay. Hey, Davey Zaz, you want to give me the thing, and I'll act stupid. I'll be like, what are you talking about? That's not the leak scene. Look at Henry Cavill's dick. Okay, see the lighting on his dick? It's not the same as all the other lighting. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, yeah, just, I actually have a short video about it. Just look when it comes to John Campea talking about Tobey Maguire's dick. Yeah, that's right. But, yeah, I don't know. So, but they might do that, but again, you're talking about Spider-Man No Way Home. Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield were in, like, a good chunk of the movie. Not just a cameo, post-credit. That's the thing I'm getting at here. I'm shocked you didn't retweet this. Yeah, apparently this looks like Fear Jason did something to me. I don't know who that is because I don't watch the show. But I guess that kind of looks like me if I grew my hair out a little bit right there. Zed, I see you. Ted. Devon Wooter, Dave, did you saw the Black Adam TV spot? It looks crazy. Now I'm more hyped to see the movie and also more questions. I just watched Thor Love and Thunder and I really like the movie, but the only problem I have with it, they make Thor so annoying. Now I understand why you hate the yeah, he's just a big, huge dummy. That's what I do hate about it, but hey, as long as you enjoyed it, right? Edward, Black Adam post-credit scene. Amanda Waller threatens Black Adam. Black Adam says, no one from this planet can defeat me. And then, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Amanda Waller could be part of that whole thing, too. She could have, like, another cameo within the movie. We already saw her in the second trailer. Venom, Hernandez. Do you think it's too early that WBD is starting to do the TV advertising marketing for Black Adam? Nope. 30 days. 30 days, I think that's plenty of time. EVM, do you think X-Men movie will introduce Gambit for the MCU? I hope so, because they didn't really do a good job last time. Do you think Rogue will take Captain Marvel's powers and that will be the end of her? I don't know. I don't think so. That sounds pretty crazy. I don't think we got to think that far down the road. Mr. Nobody, hey Dave, I know the news is all over Henry Cavill coming back as Superman. Super excited. But do you expect other Justice League members to show up? I think Shazam and Wonder Woman are the most likely, but only because of the magic Greek mythology. Yeah, that would be my guess too if they're going to have anybody else. I mean, obviously we should have Shazam, but I don't know why they're not really doing all that. I don't get it. And then, of course, Zed right here talking about how hot KC is, and he responded, so that's good. There you go. Just a little thirst tweet for you there, KC. Hey, Dave, when do you think the solo Superman movie? That's what I was just talking about. I don't know. But the thing, they can announce it, but the solo Superman movie probably wouldn't come out for another 2 to 3 years. That's what I'm guessing. Probably 2 to 3 years. Your third viewing of Nope. You could actually watch this at home now, but okay. Nope is actually on video. No, fuck you. I saw it twice. Jacob. I saw it twice. I saw Nope twice, so don't give me any shit. Okay? I know you give me shit for X and Pearl and all that stuff. But I saw Nope twice, so hey, you gotta at least give me that. At least give me that, That's all I ask for. Anyways, guys. All right, that'll wrap up the show today. I appreciate you guys clicking in. Make sure you guys smash that like, thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm doing this stuff. Join if you want to become a member. Do a post show every Wednesday show. Do a post show stream. Join me in all the stuff around me. I need to start posting on Vero again. I kind of took a break from that, but I think now that I took a break from another social thing, I'm like, all right, let's get back to Vero. And of course, Patreon, where I try to update all kinds of stuff on there, and hopefully you guys are getting that and appreciate the support on there. Everybody else. All right, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Same Junkee time, same Junkee channel, all right? Talk to you later.